Hi, my name is Ashley Cook. I'm a copywriter and a copy coach. I've been in business for a couple of years now, and what I found was as I started to get my business up and going, I would add a system here, add a system there, and pretty soon I had created, had all the multiple tools and services I was using to kind of help prop up how I was running my business. So when I started working with Alante, I knew that I wanted to streamline these down because I had added some ones in there that were kind of duplicates. And, I was using 5 different systems at the time to manage my copywriting. And I was, launching some new things, new offers within my coaching business. And I just knew I needed to get my foundations straight before doing that. So we hopped on a workflow session and Alante mapped out all my processes. Y'all, I was so mortified when I saw it on paper. First, she is a queen. She is so skilled at mapping out very clearly what your processes are. And as I'm watching her do this, I'm realizing that my problem isn't just that I am using all these systems to keep track of my leads and send contracts and proposals and manage invoices and expenses and calendar scheduling, all these different tools. I didn't realize that I had actually created quite the complex kind of convoluted process that I was managing for one-off clients, retainer clients, coaching clients. And all of these processes were so long that she actually had to update a feature, the page in her tool to create more room. She was like, oh, this is the first time I've ever done this. So I was a mess coming into working with Alante, but she never made me feel that way. She captured everything in a very kind and professional way and was always focused on moving us forward and reassuring me that we were going to get this more streamlined. So I think the biggest surprise coming out of that was not all this. It was all the systems. Yes, it was all this convoluted process, but I was doing it all manually. And so I was spending, an hour to put together proposals and contracts and all this, package it together to send to my clients. So I was very happy to hand it over to Alante and say, please just fix this. So she and her team are amazing. The entire time I worked with her, she kept me in the loop every step of the way. She over-delivered on her expectations. And on her timing, she often finished things early and would let me know ahead of time. I was going to get emails that they were testing. I felt taken care of and supported. She reduced my systems from 5 down to 2. And she simplified my processes way, way down. So originally I was doing 100% of the work manually. And after working with her, she took about 80% of that out and automated it. So whereas now, before it'd take me an hour to put together a proposal for a client, I actually just finished one now, and it took me about 15 minutes. And the reason why it took me even that long was because I was second guessing myself at how easy it was. I loved working with her along the way. She got my systems streamlined, everything built out in Dubsado, connected everything for me, and then had a session with me where she walked me through it all. So truly end-to-end, A+. Very seldom do I ever get to experience this high level, high quality of work and professionalism. So it was just a joy and a no-brainer to create this video for her. And so, when I think about could I have done this all on my own? Sure. But it would have taken me hours because I would have had to learn the tools, figure out how to consolidate it. And then I would have been building it with a broken system though. And so Alante is really skilled at being able to go in and identify, okay, is this duplicative? Is this redundant? Or does it need to be streamlined? Does it need to be removed? Do we actually need to do this? So she asks very thoughtful questions along the way to not only remove the manual work off your plate, but to actually simplify down what you're doing. So would I recommend Alante? Heck yes. Why did I choose to work with her at the onset? Because I knew very few people who loved systems as much as she does. She really, truly does love systems. But she also has the highest level of skill to be able to execute it. And her customer service is top notch. And I just knew from the beginning I was going to be in great hands, and I was enthusiastic to invest in her and to work with her along the way. And so if you're considering working with Alante, my only question would be, why haven't you called her yet? Because I highly, highly recommend her and her team.